clauses and parallel construction. Hello, my name is Samuel F5, and today I'll be talking about these two subjects. Clauses. There are four types of clauses: independent, dependent, relative, and noun clause. Each has a specific part of a sentence to do, and it creates a complete sentence and thought. The independent clause, Mr. Blue. Every sentence contains at least one independent clause. It is the subject of the sentence, and you can have a sentence with only the independent clause. It may not be the best, but it is possible. The dependent clause. It's an add-on. It forms a complete sentence and thought. It is not needed and cannot be alone. It can be moved around the phrase. What I mean by that is that it can go at the beginning or the end of the sentence. It can be pretty much anywhere. It adds information and almost completes a complete sentence. The relative clause, Mr. Green. Pardon. The relative clause. It describes and connects the noun to the independent clause. It begins with whom, who, whose, which, why, where, and when. Those 7 words are your key words for the relative clause. An example for these: my cat, who likes breadcrumbs, is a black cat. In this sentence, we are connecting the noun, which is my cat, who is relative clause, and likes breadcrumbs is a black cat is an independent clause. It may sound weird, but you could rearrange the independent clause so that could be alone. It's just for our sake, we rearranged it. The noun clause functions as a noun or the object in the sentence. It forms a who in the sentence. In the past sentence, for the example, it was the black cat. That was the noun. A complete sentence has all 4 of these people. We have Mr. Blue, Mr. Green, Mrs. Green, and Mrs. Gray. The parallel constructions. What it is a sentence that follows the same grammatical pattern, grammatical structure, form, or length. Any of these is a parallel constructions. The start and end, it starts and ends in a similar fashion by keeping the rhythm of the lines. For an example, Ellen likes hiking, biking, and taking naps. It is pretty smooth. It finishes in the same way compared to Ellen likes hiking, biking, and to go take naps. It's a bit more choppy. How to identify and a little recap. The independent clause is the subject of the sentence. The dependent clause complements the sentence. A relative clause connects the noun to the independent clause. The noun clause connects from it is a noun of the sentence, and the parallel construction makes the sentence in the same pattern and structure. The end. Thank you very much for listening to me.